I have some people on the West Coast that are awake.
People in other countries, they come from all
See
over.
what's up.
This live came out of nowhere. Let's see who want to get on the live and be live on the live. I'm here with a YouTuber. We're gonna help him with his channel and everything. I just did that. I'm just trying to see something. It's a quick thing. See, the last video was doing good. Anytime you get that, that's the best thing you can get on YouTube. The video is on fire. Give us 1 second, guys. We here. Let's see. See what I mean? YouTube is tricky. So they wouldn't pay you for that one because they didn't have it on. So now it's on. I'm back, guys.
What did they have that off?
I don't know why they do that.
So
you have to really
live.
be on YouTube. So 11 people jumped on real quick. Ozzy, what's going on, man? Stanford, what's up? What's going on?
Let me put the sound down there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in Washington, D.C. I'm in the Maryland area, Washington, D.C. Everybody knows where the president lives at. That's where your boy PhillyDom is at. My shade's got a glare, but, you know, it happens. What's going on with you guys? We got 16 people watching, 3 likes. Are you trying to lobby for traveling brothers in D.C.? Yes, I am. They said, are you lobbying for traveling brothers in D.C.? Yes, indeed. This is my boy Ivan.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Tell him a little bit about yourself, man. You might have seen him.
Hey, my name is Ivan, and I'm a friend of PhillyDom. And then I was just showing him around today. We went and shot some amazing content. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Yeah. We went to Howard University.
Howard.
He went to Howard, so that was great. And then we went to talk to some homeless people because DC, it's weird. There's a lot of rich people here, but there's also a lot of poor people. So it was good to kind of show the other side of DC that some people may not be familiar with. And then we went to Georgetown, which is the land of $1 million properties with no garage. You know, it's crazy down there.
Houses that look like they from like 1865 and people paying like $2 million and $8 million for a home. He's showing it to me. It's like nothing special on the outside. Well, you said they can't change nothing on the outside.
They can't change nothing.
But on the inside of the house, they can change it. So I'm in Maryland, man. I'm in the DC area. I don't know how long I'll be here, but I'm here. What's going on with you guys? Let's see. JM said, are you I gotta read that again. Are you trying to lobby for DC brothers to travel? Yes, indeed. I got another good friend here, man. He gonna be upset I ain't let him know I was here. Shout out to my boy Lewis Jeffries, man. Shout out to you, champ. What's going on with you, Lewis? What's going on with you? My boy, man, from Shippensburg, from my neighborhood back in Mount Airy, Philadelphia. Milton said, what's up, big dog? You all is well, man. Then Mr. said, what's up, Philly? Philly, you back stateside. Yes, indeed. You know I ain't stateside like that, but yeah, I'm back. You know how I go, man. I'm doing my thing, man. But y'all got to subscribe to his channel. You got your phone on, you can put your link in the description. He going to put his link, man. If you guys can do me a favor, I don't even want likes tonight, man. That's crazy. Usually we don't want likes. Subscribe to his channel, man. He got good content. He about to travel somewhere special on Thursday. This guy is doing his thing, man. Support him, man. Sam said, when you leave in the country again, I'll be really soon, man. I'll be pretty soon, man. Pretty soon I'm leaving. I ain't going to tell you the exact date, but really, really soon. Ozzy said, remember Ivan? Oh, you remember Ivan from my videos?
In New York.
I told you, yeah.
Hey, actually, that video about New York with Marwa is coming out. Actually, the first part of Times Square is coming out tomorrow. I'm a little bit behind. I'm learning all of this. It's a lot of information.
It's a learning curve for him right now.
Yeah.
Then he has a full-time job, and he's a full-time traveler. Now he's doing the YouTube. He got a lot on his plate. So be patient with him. But when he edits and he does his videos, they always good videos. Yeah, we got JD said, Philly, I went to the Haitian restaurant. Oh, Huntington and Long Beach today. Did you tell him I said what's up, man? You know, they let me eat for free there, man. They remember the work that I did in Haiti with the videos during the pandemic, man. They let me eat there for free, man. JD, how was it, man? That's what's up, man. Wow. You should have reached out to me, man. I would have had you link up with TMI, man. TMI would have had you link up with TMI. Joseph Jones said, Philly, I live in Virginia. How long are you here? I'll be here for a while, man. I'll be here for a little bit. Joseph Jones, we can link up. Probably in a couple more days, I'll come back to his house here. I'll come back to the DC area to be with him, man. So we can link up, man. We can link up, definitely. We can go out, get something to eat, something to drink, whatever you want to do, we'll do something.
Someone said I was on Mao's channel. So they all watch Mao. They recognize me.
Yeah, they know I told you. Remember I told you? Yeah.
Funny.
Brian said that brother was on my channel. Yeah, we all from the same circle. It's a bunch of YouTubers. We all from the same circle. We all have the same people. Yeah. We just trying to push his channel, man. We trying to get him at 1,000 subscribers so he can get how's your watch hours? What's your watch hours at right now?
I used to put videos like 40 minutes. Okay. But I noticed people were not watching. So now I'm cutting to like 10, 15 at the most. My watch hours, I'm about to hit 1,000 views.
1,000 watch hours.
Because
you need 4,000.
You need to 4,000.
Because even if you get the 1,000,
you need to get the hours.
Yeah, so right now you gotta just be binge
videos. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to put them out there because people, since they're not spending that much time yet, I need to put as much content as I can. And
he's doing that.
I'm trying.
And then you can do lives. Even on your channel, you can do lives.
Yeah.
Or stream your live.
Yeah, absolutely.
And let people know what's going on. Or you can just talk in front of the camera, tell them your background, I'm from Africa, what you did in the States. I don't put it out, I'll let you tell them.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What you did and stuff like that. And then that builds your watch hours.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, Nick Weber said PhillyDom tuning on. We're tuning on, folks. Oh, 24 is a job salute. Yes, indeed, man. I worked in Alaska in the seafood, and we're going to bounce around. There's only 3 things we talk about. Ivan right here. Tell them to name your channel again so they can.
IvainTures. IvainTures. Is there a way to make it stuck on the chat?
Yeah, I can put it at the top. But you can put your link in, too, if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah. Let me get on there and put the link.
He'll put it a link. Yeah.
So that way it's easier if people have questions. It was fun to be with Philly today in D.C., if you haven't been to the Howard University campus,
you gotta go. I told you
gotta go out there.
Same vibe, same information. Same information, same vibe, same. Not same people because people graduated, they failed out, or they just dropped out, or whatever. There's 3 ways you get out of there, but 4 you could die before you graduate. But
that's right.
But we went there, man. Wait till we bring the Howard videos out, and it wasn't even nobody on campus like that. That's how much energy Howard has, man. I told him in the 90s, man, everybody wanted to go to Howard.
That's funny.
Mr. said, I've been to Howard many times. Yeah, I'll be there this year for the homecoming. Definitely, I'll be there for the homecoming this year. What's at the Howard University campus? Just going through memory lanes, man. I used to spend a lot of time in D.C. in the 90s and the early 2000s. I used to spend a lot of time here in D.C. So I was just I do YouTube videos now. I'm a content creator. You know what I mean? If you guys would have followed me from the 90s, well, YouTube wasn't out in the 90s, but if you'd have followed me in the 2000s when YouTube came out from the beginning, if I had a channel at that time, tell you, man, we'd have 1 million subscribers. Your boy PhillyDom, not to brag, I did a lot of stuff. I've been a lot of places, man. I did everything.
Ozzy is asking where I'm from. If I'm from Haiti. I'm not from Haiti.
No, he's not.
You probably hear my accent because I speak French. I'm from Cameroon originally, but I've been in the U.S. for about 22 years. What's at the Howard University campus? Ozzy's asking. I'm gonna let PhillyDom answer that question.
Man, we went on there I went there to go through memory lane. We used to go there all the time for Howard homecoming with my boy Germ, my boy Jeff, a whole bunch of other people, and we used to just hang out, man. We used to go up there. I went to a school called Shippensburg University. It was driving maybe 1.5 hours, 2 hours if you catch traffic at the most. And we used to go there all the time because we went to a state school in Pennsylvania. And I can't even say it was boring because I had a good time there and I met a lot of cool people there, but it wasn't no Howard University. So it was a predominantly white school. Let me just keep it real with you guys. So for us, we wanted to go see, different, see what's going on at the black schools and stuff like that. And if anybody grew up in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s, Howard was like a prestigious school to go to. It would be like a Harvard or a Yale, but it was just a HBC school, historically black college, or black university or college, whatever you want to call it. And it was just a cool vibe there. So we used to go there all the time. I spent a lot of time there. I had family members that graduated from there, friends that graduated from there. And my first couple years in college, I spent a lot of time. Anytime I had time off from the school that I went to, we used to go there. So it was just going through memory lanes and different like that. Obviously, Howard is known for it's probably one of the biggest black universities in the country, or the biggest. I mean, back in the day, I know they had like 10,000 students or 20,000. I think like 10,000. We can Google it. We can double check it.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it was like 10,000. It's probably a lot more now. So we're just going through memory lane and going down there because I had a lot of good memories from hanging out in DC. So I would just, I'm just trying to go back and like my past history or my past and like document all the good times I had. So in Howard University stood out. So it was like I ain't been on that campus in years, and it felt good to be there. And the vibe and the energy is the same. When we went there,
we were talking to this beautiful black queen who's about to be an attorney. You're gonna see, because he's gonna use her as a thumbnail on his video. You're gonna see her. She was very nice. It was kids just graduated, so the campus is empty and with COVID and everything. But we were lucky to find her, and then we found a gentleman too who was very interesting. So it was just good content overall.
Yeah, so they explained the university. They talked about the school. It was just cool vibes, man. So we just happy, I've had the opportunity to go to Howard and see it, because I don't even know the last time I've been to Howard. Last year I came here to the Maryland area, but I went to go visit a friend. But it's been years before I've been on the Howard campus, and it was like, it's crazy. They had a McDonald's there. We used to call it the Howard McDonald's. And like even my boys, if they would come from Philly or Virginia, or whatever, we used to always meet at this McDonald's. If we was gonna go to a club, a bar, a restaurant, or we was just gonna do something on campus, we like, when you get to DC, we'll meet on Georgia Ave at the McDonald's, and that McDonald's is still there. It just brought back a lot of good memories, man. That's a lot of good memories, man.
Absolutely.
This whole trip, me coming to the States, has been nothing but memories. Like, remembering everything from growing up in the Philly, from going to DC. Well, man, good vibes. We even talking about this year. I told him we're gonna go to Howard Homecoming, man. So it'll be 2022 Howard Homecoming. We'll definitely go there. We'll record that, man, because
it's gonna be good vibes.
It's a good vibes. Let me see some of these comments.
I just posted. I'm gonna post my channel right now.
Yeah, you can post it in the link.
So I just posted it in the comment.
All right, let me see. Hold on, let me see.
Does it go through?
No, you gotta put the link in there. Okay, I'll just say you gotta tell us more. Like last, Jose said Franklin County.
I went on the live chat.
What's Franklin County? What is that?
I honestly don't know where Franklin County is. Where do I go from here? You said
if you want to do a link, there you go, and then you go in the chat with that link.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh,
link.
Okay, you're gonna tap it. She's post it up. Wow, there you go.
I kept doing that, but
it went in there. That's what you're gonna do.
That's the chat. That's the link.
He put his link in there. So guys, please go to his link.
That's not the right one, bro.
So, give the main one off the channel.
Yeah, that's not the right one. I'm gonna get the one from the channel itself.
Yeah, because that's just gonna go to that video.
To that video right away. And I don't want people to miss that.
Let's watch that video. Cigarette Talk said, "Welcome to my city,
I got
PD.
the
Thank you so much."
So here, but when and
then you would say, let them know it's tell them your channel.
It's my channel.
You're gonna put his channel behind it. And you might copy and paste that and do that a couple times.
Yeah. All right, because I did that and it wouldn't. For some reason, it doesn't go over there. I don't know.
I'll just say you guys have fun at Howard. Yes, indeed. And it was like really nobody on the yard. We call it the yard. It's really the campus, but back in the day, we used to always call it the yard. There really was nobody on the campus. First day of summer school for them.
Yeah, it's empty there. Only kids who were going there for summer school were present. But I can't think of more interesting characters
than the ones we met. And we only met like one or two people on the campus. It was for real, man.
Okay, I just want to send that like that because otherwise it doesn't go.
What do you say? I just say you guys have fun. Cigar Talk, sir. Irony General was a white man. What do you mean by that? Talk to us. I said, Buenos noches. Buenos noches. Come estás? What's going on with you? Donde eres? Tony said, hi. David said, yo, what's up? Dom, all is well, man. All is well. What's going on with you? Sammy said, hola. Jose said, Shippensburg University. Yes, indeed, man. I'm about to go there next week and do a video on Shippensburg University. That's why I went. Yo, they know it's Shippensburg University. I live right down the road and on Frederick. Man, you got Haitians in Fredericks? Jose, you live in Fredericks? You got the Haitian flag there. Cut said, Howard University. Yes, indeed. Luke said, damn, you're in my backyard. There's a great Haitian restaurant in Silver Springs, Maryland. Port-au-Prince. Check it out. What's the name of the restaurant? Port-au-Prince? Let me know. I'm going to check it out. Jones said, pull up down the street. He said he's down the street. I'll be back. I'll be back in a couple of days. I'll be back up here. Then Tony said, Tony Soprano. Yeah. What's up, Philly? It did. Oh, man. Darwin said, buy yourself some pupusas. Oh, because there's a lot of El Salvadorians here, too. Wow. Yeah, I will do that. I'll Google. We'll go there. We'll go to a Haitian restaurant, El Salvadorian restaurant, and some kind of African restaurant. I don't know what's the African restaurants they have here when I come back.
Well, they have Ethiopians. They have,
because you know somebody that has a good restaurant there.
Yeah. No, there's tons of food.
Okay.
For those of you watching from outside the DC area, this is blessed with food. It's not quite New York, but we have food from all over the world out here.
Good food.
Lots of options. So yeah.
Yeah, so usually what I do is I read the comments. If you don't, like when we get a little ghost time, we'll just start reading comments.
Yeah.
Because they'll ask you stuff and then you can answer off of that.
Yeah.
Jones said, hit the Benz next door down the street from you. Okay. Benz, you know what Benz is? Benny Hanna's? I didn't even know they still have
Benny Hanna's.
Is this still Benny Hanna's?
The closest one I thought was...
they still open, guys?
Bethesda. Yeah, Bethesda has one. That's honestly the only one I know about.
We used to go there back in the day because the drinks was cheap. It was a good place to chill, man. We used to go there all the time.
Yeah.
Someone say yes. Wow.
Someone is mentioning I should interview you when you're in town. Well, we're friends, so we're not going to do like a straight up one-on-one. But I do talk to him during the videos. So he was recording, and I was recording also for my channel. Yeah. So if you watch my channel, you will see me asking him some questions. It's more like it kind of flows with the content that we're filming, instead of just being like, so what do you like this? How do you like DC? Blah blah blah. Like it flows with the video. So I do ask him several questions.
He does.
Yeah.
He said, what is this?
Bench to the Ball. So Bench to the Ball is actually one of those places in DC that people say you cannot miss. It's tough to park there, but you can actually, you like chili?
Yeah, hold on one second. We got a super chat. So you always got to respond to the super chat. Bob Jack, what's going on, Philly? I live in Alexandria, Virginia. Let's link up. We can hit the Carolina kitchen. Bob Jack, let's link up, man. Hit me up via Instagram. You got my Instagram, right? IM_PhillyDom. We'll link up. I'm in the area for a while. I'll be back in DC in a couple days. I'm here now. So let's link up, man. Hit me up via Instagram, Bob Jack. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Boom. Anytime somebody give a super chat, you know it's like,
you gotta respond, of course.
Yeah. Oh, what was you saying?
No, I was saying, I was talking about the interview. I think the video it flows with that, So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Jones said, "Don't drive, take an Uber." Yeah, I'm taking an Uber tonight.
We're home, so there's no more driving.
Yeah, there's no more driving. We good right now.
We didn't eat all day. We were just filming all day.
All day, man. We went all over, man. Maryland is my home. DC, the DMV is my home, man. I spent a lot of time here. When is Howard's video coming out? Ozzy, I'll try to bring mine out tomorrow night. If not, the day after. When is your video coming out from Howard?
I have to give it probably about 7 days before I put it out.
Yeah. So mine will be out first. I'll do it like tomorrow, the day after, man. DC, stand up. Howard is the same, man. Howard is the same. I was happy to be on the yard, man. The yard is the campus. That's just a terminology that we use, man. We used to say that, the yard. Bob Jack said, "Will do." Bob Jack, it'd be an honor to meet you and hang out with you, man. It'd be an honor to meet you and hang out with you. I didn't know you was in Alexandria. That's what's up. We're close by. Let's Learn Spanish TV. You rode the megabus down there. No, I didn't take the megabus down there. I drove up there with a friend. I have couple friends. I'm heavy in the Maryland area. I know a lot of people in the Maryland area. A lot of people here in the Maryland area, the DC area, well, and also Northern Virginia area. This is my stomping grounds, man. JD said we mentioned you at the Haitian restaurant. Did they know who I was? Did they know who I am? Do they know who I am? Like, I know they did. I'm just saying. What did they say, JD? What did they say? Watch. Jones said, love the DR video. Oh, yeah, me too, man. We was just talking about the DR today, man. This guy's been like, tell him how many countries you've been to. Tell him how many countries you've been to.
I have been to close to 40 countries at this point. Yeah, I've been to close to 40 countries. I've done, and I used to go mostly to Europe, so I've done most of Europe. I'm from Africa, so I've done several countries there. In Asia, I've done Thailand, Singapore, and Vietnam. So I have more trips coming up. I just came back from Brazil. That was an amazing time. I can't recommend Brazil enough. Whether into the beach, forest, whatever, But no country can make you feel out of shape like Brazil. I mean, these guys are wearing shorts. I mean, it's like they might as well wear thongs. It's this short, and they're all ripped. They all work out. They're all ripped. Like, it's a crazy place, Beautiful women, beautiful men, whatever you're into. Yeah. It's a great country to visit. I had a great time.
Brazil to the world, baby.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's my thing. That's all I could do because the link won't go.
His link is not going on there for some reason.
So maybe you can stop that one right there. You see my message?
Yeah.
Maybe you can put that one on top.
I put it on top.
Yeah, because the link won't go for some reason.
Hold on, but in short time, hold up.
No, it's on the top.
Oh yeah, pin one. Okay, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, because
Thank you. You helped me out.
Thank you, because otherwise it won't go. So guys, thank you for subscribing. I'm really trying hard. I've been blessed, to meet PhillyDom, to Mawa. And as you guys know, I've been with Mawa quite a while. So, he gave me this idea to open this YouTube channel since I travel. And, Philly was a great help to me in El Salvador. I was nervous to go there because the country does not have the best reputation. But he was there and told me to come through. So literally the same day we got on the phone, I booked a flight and I went down there. And it was an amazing time. It does not look like anything I thought. It's much safer than I expected. The food is awesome. It's a great country. And it's very cheap to visit too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. JD said they say your boy walked in first and you entered after. Yep. She told me you had your camera. Yes, indeed. Golly, man. Yeah, it was me and TMI. Shout out to TMI Santiago. Que lo que. Let's learn Spanish TV. They don't have the horrible food in Brazil like in the U.S. Oh, he said the U.S. food is horrible. Brazil food is good. Oh, wow.
Man, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I made a mistake.
They talking about El Salvador. Hold on 1 second. Will says saludos to side of El Salvador. Yeah, we'll be back there. He been El Salvador with me. You got to drop the videos, man.
Yeah, I will. Can you put that one on top instead? The one I just posted? Because I had a typo on that one.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, we switching the title.
Sorry, I'm drinking Jesus juice, so I'm a little bit like...
Yeah, he's messing up a little bit, but it was all right. Replace that when you says it. Yeah,
perfect. Cool. All right, so...
Y'all got to subscribe to his channel. We trying to get him 1,000 subscribers. This guy is a good editor. He knows what he's doing. This guy travels. Like, he's been a lot more places than I have. He served time. You want to let him know he served time in the...
When you say served time, they're going to think I was served time. They're like, this guy is a killer.
He served time in the military.
I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years.
I got a Marine.
He served time. Well, man.
He served time.
Yeah. So any veteran watching this, thanks for your service. Hoorah, 755. I was stationed in 29 Palms, California. It's the middle of nowhere.
Right by Riverside.
Yeah, like
2 hours away, hour and a half.
About an hour.
Yeah, I know
Palm Springs area, you get up the hill in the middle of the desert up there, you drive about an hour, and you get to the middle of nowhere. I call that the armpit of America. There's nothing up there.
There's nothing there. They got a bunch of casinos. You can go to casinos.
You can go to the casino.
Like I said, I'm well versed in it. I'm done with the U.S. I know everywhere. I know exactly. My little cousin was in the Marines. He was in 21 Palms.
That's right.
I know exactly where you was at.
Oh, man. 29.
I drove 29 Palms. I went there and visited him from L.A. Drove all the way from Hollywood, L.A., Hollywood.
That's right.
There to visit him, brought him there. We partied, man. Took him to Hollywood. He had a good time.
Yeah, Cali's nice.
He called me like, yo, I'm here cuz I think I'm here for a year. I'm like, all right, I'm come get you. JD said she told me you had the drink. Golly, that's what I had. God, damn. Boy, this YouTube is a beast, so they know all your business, good, bad, whatever. They know all your business on YouTube. Yep, that's what I had. She's not lying. Oh man, Luke said, yeah, the restaurant is called Port-au-Prince. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. We gotta go to the Port-au-Prince, right? Let's see what they're talking.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
When you get back from his trip, I got some stuff to take care of. We definitely go there.
Absolutely, 100%.
John said, I thought you were talking about Chell also. Yeah. I said, tell him when you did time, man.
Yeah. No.
Then Cigarette Talk said DC metro area has the most Salvadorians outside of El Salvador.
Oh, wow.
Same for Ethiopians. Yeah, because that's crazy. Our Uber driver today said he was married to an Ethiopian. Yeah. And they said El Salvadorian. And I met a lot of El Salvadorians from the DC area. So that's awesome. 100% true.
That's awesome.
That's 100% true.
You know, these countries in Central America, they get a really bad rap, man.
And
they're people. Way nicer, and these are good people.
Tell him what you experienced. He went to El Salvador when I was there. He stayed there. Tell him about El Salvador.
El Salvador, the roads, I'll tell you this, it's much nicer than Colombia. You know, they have so if you've been to Colombia, you know, like you have to close the doors very softly because they have like really fragile doors and the vehicles are like super light. El Salvador has actual cars like the cars that you drive in the US. Like it's you know, similar vehicles. The roads are very nice. But the highlight of the trip for real was El Tunco. El Tunco is actually called Paradise Beach. Like, you know, the surfers beach. A lot of Europeans go out there and they surf. It's, you know, it's super nice. You know, it's black sand. They have a lot of rocks. So it's not like the kind of place where you go kind of, you know, lay on the beach. But if you're into surfing and stuff like that, you're going to have a great time. And I left before spending the night there, but I could tell the vibe was changing. So I'm sure the nightlife was crazy. You went there for the night, right?
Yeah.
How's the nightlife down there?
Perfect. It's a good nightlife. I actually did a video on there they can check out. Yeah. Me and El Salvador, and El Tunca, they got a good nightlife. That's probably one of the best nightlife they have in El Tunca.
El Tunca, yeah.
I can't talk about the other side of the not the island, but the country because I've been there.
Yeah. But El Salvador also, you know, it's very safe. You know, despite what you hear on the news. Remember, you know, there's like gang on gang violence. But you're more likely to get hurt in this country randomly than you are in El Salvador. Yeah. You know, I felt very safe. We walked around markets down there, random places, you know, and just regular people, good vibes over there, and great food.
They don't mess with tourists.
No.
El Salvador is one of the countries I tell you they don't mess with tourists. If they know you from Europe, the United States, Australia, Canada, I don't know, Africa, wherever, Asia, they only have problems with each other, but for us tourists, they don't. They got a government. They have a president right now. He's going wild on gangsters and crime in the country, so he's on. I guess he's on top of it. You know, I'm not El Salvadorian. You know, they might have a different. They might tell me something different, but they're on top of. They're on top of a lot of issues in their country, man. So, long live El Salvador, man. Long live El Salvador, man. That's my place, man. Shout out to D. I know you watching. D, if you watching, leave a comment, man. Shout out to El Salvador. Shout out to my friend Lewis out there in El Salvador. Shout out to the hostel I stay at. Shout out to the Airbnb in Zona Rosa where I stay at, man. El Salvador, I love that place, man. That's my favorite country still, no matter what.
So let's address AI. Who's saying we're skipping his questions? He said, AI. When are you going to Africa?
I messed up, man. So he said Africa.
AI wants to know when you're going to Africa.
I got a friend named Flex. He's here he's in Philadelphia. I'm in DC right now. He's from Sudan. And I told him I was going to go with him in a couple months. So towards the end of the year, it's definitely going to have to be after Howard Homecoming. After what I saw today on campus, it's definitely going to be after Howard Homecoming. It's definitely, for sure, it's going to have to be after Howard Homecoming. It's just.
I've been in DC for a long time, and I cannot believe I've never been to the Howard Homecoming.
I can't believe you ain't been to Howard Homecoming in DC. Golly, bro.
Never been.
So that's like historical. That's like, man, Howard Homecoming is on that next level.
And you were there in the 90s. That's when Puff Daddy and the Notorious B.I.G.
I met Biggie Smalls when I was there.
That's crazy, man.
Puff was there, but they was new. But Biggie, that first album he had, that Ready to Die album, was really lit. So like we knew who he was, like from that album. And we met him. We shook his hand and everything, man. I actually had pictures with him, and I actually lost. I had an album book because you know back in the day you would just take pictures, and you put them in your little And I lost the actual
picture.
Yeah, the pictures. But I could have showed you guys to this day, man. I wish we had Instagram then because you can't lose Instagram. It would have been up there permanently. Yeah, Biggie Smalls, man, definitely, man.
That's amazing.
Biggie Smalls, man. I said that one of my videos. We were in Mexico. I said I met Biggie Smalls. He was like, was he dead or alive? He was alive when I met him, man. Probably like 95, 96. 95, 96, our homecoming. Probably like 95 or 96 because he died in 97. So probably, I think, well, he definitely didn't show up in the one in 97.
Yeah, he died young.
They killed him in March.
Young,
yeah, he was like 24, man. But I met him. Talked to him and everything, man. Took a picture with us. He was really down to earth, man. That was a waste of life. Tupac. I mean, I can't say Tupac, and Tupac is my favorite rapper. So let me just clear all this out because whatever I have, they will threaten me in the comment section. Tupac was my favorite rapper, but he did run his mouth a lot. So how could I say it? He put himself more in trouble than he put himself in trouble a lot more than Biggie. Biggie was just like, man, Biggie just caught a bad break, man. But Tupac back in the 90s, he was like, Tupac was running his mouth, like, you know what I mean? And that's my favorite rapper, but he ran his mouth a lot, so it was a little different. But Biggie, man, he was trying to apologize. He was trying to, make everything all right. He just seemed like he just caught a bad break, man. But he was a good dude, man. And yeah, I met him at Howard Homecoming. It's just, I always think about that, yeah. I actually had friends. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
They gave me a $10. Let's see what it says. I actually have friends. Jones, man, thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you. I actually have friends that knew Tupac back in the day. He used to come to Howard, or he came to Howard probably 95, 96. And they had met him. They even had a picture with him, a good friend of mine. A friend of mine's girlfriend. We all went to high school together, George Washington High School in Philadelphia. And like Tupac saw her on campus and they took a picture. And I remember she had a big blow-up picture of her and Tupac. Not knowing he was going to die. He was just like a good rapper at the time. But yeah, I got a lot of good memories of Howard, man. Like, I mean, a lot of rappers, a lot of actors. Everybody used to go to Howard, man, homecoming, man. So this year, man, I challenge you guys, if you in the States, if you can make it, go to Howard homecoming, man. I'm going to be there this year with my boy.
100% we're going to do it, man.
Yeah, we're going to do it. You only got to say, you only got to convince me. Like when I told the dude about going to the Dominican Republic, like, you have to convince me to go there. Like certain places, you got to convince people. Like, I already know with Howard home. Like when we saw today, that was just like this.
Yeah, because it was empty.
Oh, man. When that whole campus was 10,000, 20,000 strong in that yard. Oh, man. It's a beautiful thing out there. Wow. Beautiful place, man. Yeah, I was the real deal, man. And she said they just opened up the campus again.
Wow.
Like in January. June, Jones said, I got you. Yeah, Bob Jack, man. Hit me up via Instagram, man. Let's hang out. Play said, good night, brothers. Big ups to all the viewers on the chat. Thank you, Play, man. I know people got to get up for work and stuff. Let's Learn Spanish TV. Did you guys do any surfing? No. But I do have a friend named Lexus, lives out there in El Salvador, that lives in Altunca. He's a surfer. But I don't, man, black people don't surf like that. Come on, man. And my boy, he's actually Jamaican. He's Jamaican. He's born in El Salvador, but his dad is Jamaican. His mom is El Salvadorian. But, he's mixed, so he looks black. So he surfs. But he's the only black surfer I've seen out there ever. Yes, long live El Salvador from Brooklyn. That's the set I say. Long live. Play. When I come to Brooklyn, man, we got to hang out. We got to hang out in Brooklyn. We got to hang out, man. Biggie E. Chinatown tapping in. Wait, oh, Chi-Town. That's a Chinatown. Chi-Town tapping in. What's going on with you, champ? What's going on with you? Kanye West is my favorite living rapper. I like to get everybody confused. Tupac is my favorite rapper of all times. Kanye West is my favorite living rapper from 2000 on.
You put Kanye ahead of Jay-Z?
No, you ain't hear what I said. Kanye is my favorite living rapper from 2000 on. Okay. The best living rapper on earth right now is Jay-Z.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
crazy.
I
was just checking.
I'm not crazy
I was
now.
just checking.
Jay-Z is the best living rapper. The best living rapper on earth right now is Hov. Jay-Z is the best. I met him 1,000 times. He used to be in Philly all the time. I hate a lot of people like, yo, PhillyDom, why you don't name drop who you know or who you met and stuff? Because then people don't believe you, yo. If you don't got a picture or something, everybody's like, you know what I mean? They don't believe you, so I don't really talk about it. But I met Jay a couple times, more than once, more than 3 times. Like I met him a couple times, man. Just, being out and about. I said Chicago. Cigarette Talk said HU Homecoming used to take over the whole DMV. Now it's nothing. It's coming back, man. It's coming back. That's what they talked about. See, I told you. He said you should take. I'm telling you, like it was a big deal. Big deal. Chen, what's going on, man? I know you out there in Costa Rica, man. What's going on with Costa Rica, man? Talk to me. Yeah, he's in Costa Rica. He lives there. Callie said, I thought you would be in DR Memorial Day weekend. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. You never know, man. It's getting close. You never know. They thought I'd be there for Memorial Day weekend. They never know. It ain't there yet. We almost there. Ramos said Aki MC was Tupac. Aki said MC was 1996 Pac. Williams said, yeah, we have 3 million people outside. Wow. Joseph Jones said, let's have PhillyDom meet up DMV. Joseph Jones said, let's have a PhillyDom meet up in the DMV. Maybe we can do that. I never did that before. They said we should have a meet up in the DMV. Maybe a couple of days. I may have put something out. Let's see who want to meet up with me in the DMV. JD said, PhillyDom, are you going to visit Barbados? Yes, indeed, man. That's the home of Rihanna. Also, guys, please get a video like and please support my boy right here. Ivan Travels, IvainTures. I don't know why I keep calling because you travel so much. Ivan IvainTures. I feel like I want to give you a new name or something.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, and then William said, I love African people. The gays, what's the gays are good? Come on, William, why y'all do that? The gays are good people, good persons. This is wild, yo. Blake said, no more Philly. Wherever you ever hear, we link up. Say no more Philly. Whenever you hear, yeah, we're going to link up. Facts. Brooklyn. TMI, what's going on with you, man? Peace, God. This is New York all the way. Peace, God. What's going on, son? What's good, dude? Oh, man. Haitian Ambassador 215. You're required to be in South Philly for... oh, dude, what is this? I'll make sure I get... You must. What is the... Adore, what is this? What's this? Make sure I'm pronouncing it right. You know what I'm saying?
Odunde Festival.
Odunde. When is that? When is that festival, yo? When is that festival, Haitian Ambassador? Play said Philly, put your people link in the script.
I'm about to type it again.
Type it again. You gotta keep going. Just put it like 3-4 times. TMI said I'm missing Germantown. Germantown is hood, man. But I got a lot of family from there, so shout out to Germantown. Black MTV said DC chilling. Yes, indeed. Peace, Philly. Yes, indeed. Still waiting to see you out here, bro. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to have been out there. The coaster, man. I ain't get the coaster. I call it coaster, Costa Rica.
Oh, that's funny.
TMI said I miss Germantown. You don't miss no Germantown, man. Germantown hood, man. Germantown is hood, man. Kay said, I don't know TMI was that big. He's better hook up with Moshe. Golly, man. TMI, they going at your throat, man. Cigarette Talk said DC Rob is from DC too. He does a lot of vlogs on Colombia. Maybe we need to leak up with. You ever heard of DC Rob?
I know who DC Rob is. I don't know him personally, but I am subscribed to his channel.
Okay.
He basically focuses on safety in Colombia and does a lot of great content regarding.
All right, I'm gonna check him
He
out.
focuses on like all the poisoning that's been going on in Colombia and safety in general. How to keep you safe when you go to Colombia. Some of you know, like Colombia is a great country. Many people go there and visit, and some go there because of the beautiful women. But there's a lot of crime that happens also, especially in Medellin.
They'll drug you in Medellin. You gotta
They will
watch out.
drug you. It doesn't matter how beautiful she is.
Yeah, get the
She
wrong.
go ahead and put some in your drink in a heartbeat. So it's common, and some people have lost their lives. A friend of mine, actually, I was there with him. He got drugged. He's lucky he woke up, but the girl basically took everything, everything from him. I took him to the mall. He was wearing swimming shorts and flip flops. Luckily she left the passport. It was just a bad experience.
I can't use this picture.
Yeah, it was a bad experience.
Wow, yeah, but you got to be safe in these countries. I mean, we glorify them, we big them up, we talk about them a lot, but some countries got to be safe in. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you're with the right people. But we're not putting a black eye on the countries because you see what just happened today in the U.S., man. My prayers go out to all the people where it was in Texas. They had a big, massive shooting. And the sad thing was it was an elementary school, so you don't have to go abroad to feel like you're unsafe. But I'm glad DC Rob, talks about it and put guys up on game and females up on game and families up on game. Because some people travel to these countries with their wives and their kids as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad we got people like DC Rob that let you know about safety. You just gotta use the same precautions that you was using in the States. But kind of crazy I'm about to say. I probably wouldn't even say this on YouTube like people say. But it's a lot of countries that are a lot more safer than the U.S., believe it or not.
Yeah, for sure.
Believe it or not. And only people that travel know this. Moore said, Philly, you never been to. No. I think he said, great content for you. I think I've been there back in the day about the Odell.
Yeah.
Great content. I'll check it out, man. When is the date? Nobody told me the date. John said, when you coming back, the Tijuana is jumping. I already know Tijuana is jumping. I'll be back soon enough. I don't know, but I'll go pretty soon. I'm in the States now. I don't see why I wouldn't go to Tijuana. Chicago Talk said, America is the most non-wartime violent country. Oh, God. Golly, man. I can't even disagree with him. He said the most bored. Yeah. I was in Philly the other day. Like 16 people got shot, man. Like,
that's crazy, man.
That's in West Philadelphia, just one place.
Wow.
West Philadelphia. Will Smith, born and raised on the street when I spend most of my day. Yeah, man. 16 people, man. Philly is a headache.
Ozzy saying you should make Ivan a moderator so he can post links.
He's 100% right. Thank you, Ozzy, man. You're the best ever, man. Here we go.
We're drinking water here right now. So
we're drinking water and bamboo and Red Bull. There we go.
So let me ask you this question, and so people know you've been traveling, Philly. You've been going all over the place. Would you live back in the U.S. again?
Never.
Why?
I don't really feel a connection to the U.S. on many levels. Like the U.S., and I don't like to dog places out. People say I'm so diplomatic. What is it? What's the diplomatic?
Diplomatic. Yeah.
Diplomatic person. It's good to make money here. You can have a comfortable living here. But the problem with the U.S., I'm not trying to be a complainer or anything like that. It's just people in the U.S., they just work. We work. You live a good life. People have nice houses, nice cars, money in the bank, but you just work. You don't really live life. Other countries I go to, like El Salvador, they might not be nowhere near as rich as the U.S. They might not have half of the stuff that we have here, but the people live a good life. That's like that. That's what the Dominican Republic. I would tell anybody, if you have any problems in life and it's going bad for you, you got a family member died, you had a divorce.
So okay,
explain it. You can explain it to us.
It's weird because everybody has a different perspective. So this is mine.
It.
I'm from a third world country. I'm from Cameroon, and I can't think of a happier place than the third world countries in the world. If you travel a lot, you go to like France, you go to London, you see the same. Like people are stressed. They run to their work. They're not happy. And in the US, what I noticed is a lot of people are sexually frustrated. It doesn't matter if they're happy or not. And I'm not saying sex is the most important thing, but it is important. And in those countries, like a man is not afraid to say to a woman, "You are beautiful, you look good. Can I get your number?" And like, they're not worried about any kind of negative reaction, and the women are not afraid to express their sexualities as well. So I just feel like in the third world in general, people are more genuine, they're nicer, and they're happier, and they have real communities. You can live somewhere for 10 years and you don't even know your neighbor. And in those countries, there's no way that's going to happen.
That's true.
There's
Everybody
no
knows
way.
everybody.
There's no way. Everybody knows you. They know what your problem is. They're going to come and talk to you. They're going to sit by your stairs and just holler at you for like hours. You just sit there and talk. And I know some people do that, but generally in the U.S. it's more like a high and by situation when it comes to your neighbors.
Yeah. Nobody. The U.S. is like a lot of dangers. Like, we just had the mass shooting today. So everybody, he said, Robert said, it's fake as hell. Yeah, the U.S. is fake. Not, oh man, it's kind of weird how we say this.
I was at the African Caribbean party and my friend was talking to a girl. He just said, "Hey, how you doing?" And she responded by, "I have a boyfriend." Like she didn't even give him a chance to say a thing. It's like
you could have been asking her for the time or something.
It's like, I have a boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh man. Everybody's just running. So yes, we do have more money. We do have nicer cars. We do have nicer homes. But that's just material. Like it doesn't make you happy at all.
People said the same thing at the time. People in the U.S. is full of
it's true, man. Like when you travel, or even if you have common sense, you realize like this is the best place in the world to make money, but it's not the best happy place. Like when families are stressed out, like family leave is like non-existent. Healthcare is not guaranteed. People don't go to the doctors as much. Like dental care, you can even forget it. That's even worse than healthcare. Like dental care, like people have like missing teeth and stuff, and it's fucked up. Like you go to other countries, it's not like that. You go to Colombia, people have like no money, but they all have like braces. They're fixing the teeth, man. They're happy. Like it's like how you like poor and you have like better teeth than me. Like how does that make any sense?
Yo, I gotta read this comment. We about to die over here, yo. Cigarette Talk said, chasing an exclusive bag at all costs and not living life just to retire and die. Yo, that's the U.S. and what?
It's
like
the U.S.
Yo, you ain't lying, man. That's the U.S., man. Yo, man, like, oh, man, people ain't living. They just surviving here, yo. People are surviving in the U.S. They not living at all. Sakpa say the Haitian life in the DR. What's going on with you, champ? What's going on with you, champ? John, which is like he said, they know me here. I don't need a woman. I'm married and I'm good. That's what's up, man. Robert said on IG, all the women point you to their OnlyFans. Yo, you're lying, yo. You guys is not lying, yo.
That is too funny, man.
Yeah, when I'm in the U.S., I'm depressed. I'm just happy here. I can see my dad. Check out some other family members. I still got to check out my nieces and nephews, and some other family members. But man, the U.S. is depressing to me, man. But it's good for money, good for education.
Yeah.
But I would try to tell anybody if you can find a job that you can give you flexibility to travel. I'm not saying pack all your bags and move to Haiti or Jamaica or Dominican Republic or Colombia or Brazil. I ain't gonna say that either. But it'd be good for you to travel to other countries to broaden your horizons and see that you have other opportunities out there. Because the way the U.S. makes it, like, they're the end-all, final of all opportunities.
Yep.
Like, we couldn't even do this live because this live is YouTube. YouTube was invented by some people in the States.
That's right.
So I love the U.S. I have no problem with that, but it's other places to explore and check out.
That's right. Maybe you can put that one link on top because now that I can put my link, you can pin that one instead.
I pin it too.
Yeah, I came in this country. I couldn't even speak English, and because of this country, I'm able to like travel, and that's why I travel so much because I know what it's like to get like a visa to go anywhere. Yeah. And I think the problem when you're born here, you don't always know how powerful your passport is.
They don't understand
that. My God, like You have to get like your the pay stubs. You have to get all this stuff just to go anywhere when you're from like a third world country.
Yeah, because they want to know you're gonna come back.
They want to make sure you're coming back home.
Yeah.
But when you're American, most places you can just go.
And they know you're gonna come back. They know you're gonna come back.
So if you and people, it's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive to go to Miami too, and like Mexico is cheaper than Miami, Colombia is cheaper than Miami, El Salvador is cheaper than Miami, Guatemala is cheaper. So like, it's a matter of choice. Like if you want to go somewhere, you can go somewhere. You don't have to go. And nothing wrong with Miami. It's just it's expensive.
It's expensive. I used to live there, man, for years and years and years. With the school down there, it's expensive. Worldwide Traveler, what's going on, man? What's going on with you, champ? World Traveler off the beaten path. Yes, it's good for money, but forget that BS. Ever since I was traveling, it was the best thing I ever did. You hear that, man? Traveling is the best thing you can ever do. So my boy said, let's learn Spanish TV. If your YouTube wasn't, invented by someone. And one of the guys that invented YouTube, he's from Philly. And it always make me happy to know that.
Yeah.
He's from Philly. He's from like Reading, Pennsylvania, right outside of Philly.
Yeah. Oh, I want to answer something.
Yeah, answer.
Let's Learn Spanish TV said Canadian passport, British passport, and European passports are stronger. It is true.
Even Mexican passport is strong.
Yeah, but the only time, the big difference you will see between those passports in the US, it comes down to countries that the US has issues with, like Cuba, like places like that. But generally, when it comes to like most destinations, you don't need a visa to go most places at all. Yeah. And like I went to Vietnam before the pandemic, and yeah, you need a visa to go to Vietnam, but what they're basically asking for is your hotel reservation. Like that's it. Oh, wow. They don't check your income, they don't check anything. Most Americans are not going to go to Vietnam and stay. You go visit and come back. So yeah, they are stronger, but your U.S. passport is fine for most people. You don't need nothing else.
U.S. passport is strong. You hear that? What is it? Cigarette Talk said they built that Mexican wall for the near future to stop mofos from leaving.
Okay, so Sebring Stafford is saying,
what he say?
If you had all the money in the world, ask yourself where you want to live. Most people will say the USA. The people that will say the USA are Americans. If you're saying this, you've never been to Europe. Like you go to Denmark, you go to freaking Sweden, ask people there where they want to be. They will tell you they would rather be in their country. The happiest place in the world when it comes to life expectancy, when it comes to education, when it comes to healthcare, when it comes to those main things that matter in life is Denmark. It's not the US.
No.
It's not the US. So the people that say, oh, if I have a lot of money, I'd rather be in the US, Americans say that. You even go to Brazil and you ask Brazilians where they want to be, they'll tell you they'd rather be in Brazil. People come here because they need money. Foreigners who have money in their own country just come here to shop. They don't come here to stay. They don't.
No, they don't. They come here to get what they want and they go back. I even know rich Haitians from Haiti, millionaire Haitians that come here just to shop, hang out, party, go to the beach, do this, do that, visit friends, family, whoever, whatever, and they go right back to Haiti. And they from Haiti.
Yeah.
So yeah, rich people don't come here to stay. Even if they can get buy a house or a mansion here, they move around. The US it's good. Like I said, it's good for money. Like this is a money country. English is a money language. My dad used to tell me that when I was a kid. English is the money language.
Yeah, this is the place to make money. If you're a foreigner, you come legally.
Yeah.
The only thing you cannot do is be president. But like you can do everything else.
You can do everything.
So that's great. Because some countries like in the Czech Republic, and if you go on my channel, I have videos on that. There's a video I call Black in Prague, and you will see a gentleman there who's been there for almost 20 years. And you cannot join the military. It doesn't matter if you're legal or not. You know, like in Switzerland, they really don't have a path to citizenship. You can become a citizen, but it's almost impossible. So the U.S., some people get like married. There's like all kind of ways to be a citizen. A lot of European countries are just tightening up. They're making it harder and harder. And even Canada, they have this reputation. Have you been to Canada?
Yeah, I've been to Canada plenty of times.
So like, do you think
to Montreal, I've been to Quebec, I've been to Toronto.
They're supposed to be friendlier and nicer. Do you think Canadians are nicer?
Yes.
Really?
I've traveled with them outside the United States. Yeah. I mean, in El Salvador and other countries, they've always been nice.
Okay.
Canadians are nicer, but they still on that Western mentality.
It's the same thing to me. It's the same
thing. It's just a lower intensity. Testing of it, but it's the same thing. Americans in the U.S. They people here, they have you trained. You don't even realize that you train because a lot of people, Americans, don't travel like that. So they did, and then they say, "Oh, I've been to LA." No, it's still the U.S. Been to Chicago, it's still the U.S. You got to go to other countries. You got to go to Europe. You got to go to the Caribbean, and you'll see how people act different from how we act. Man, we're scary. Like I don't know what. Like Americans scared. Like if you in America and you on the side of the road, nobody's gonna take nobody else in their car and stuff. I've been to countries like Belize and Haiti, Dominican Republic.
Good vibes, man.
If you say your car break down, you need a ride, people are like, yeah, come on right in. They'll help you. US, nobody trusts nobody. Everybody's a killer. Everybody's dangerous. Everybody's trying to get over. It's just it's been embedded in us. It's embedded in us. They've been doing it so long, you don't even know that you getting played yourself. And now we have these mass shootings again. Oh. So people are super scared of everybody. They think everybody trying to kill them.
Ozzy is asking me why it's so hard to become a citizen of Switzerland.
Why? Yeah.
So in the US, all you have to do is follow the rules, right? Like either be married or be in the country legally for 5 years without committing a crime, and you can apply for citizenship. And you can even like have the lottery, and you come here and you 5 years later you're a citizen. In Switzerland, when first of all, if you go there, they don't have many foreigners. Let's just start there. It's a very small country and it's a very rich country. So to become a citizen there, when your name comes up after I don't know how many years, they literally have regular people vote on whether or not you should become a citizen of that country. It is very difficult. So if you look like me and you have, let's say, I don't know how many people sit on that voting board, let's say 10 or 15 white people who don't know me, and like I want to become a citizen, they don't have to say yes. And if they say no, there's nothing you can do. So you can be legal there, but you cannot become a citizen. It's the same thing with China. China doesn't care. Like you just never, either you are Chinese or you're not. There's no path to citizenship. So I really have this, I struggle with this idea that Canadians are nicer than Americans. I really struggle with that.
They are nicer.
I know they have that reputation, but like
overall,
but like they have selective immigration. So if you don't look like what they're looking for, you're not coming in. The US doesn't have that. The US like does the lottery system. I can't think of another country that does that.
Yeah, because my buddy got here on a lottery system.
Canada doesn't have that. You have to have a natural skill that Canada needs in order to apply to even go there, to live. If you don't have that skill, you're not coming in.
Canada, I think, only has like 3 million people. Was it 3 million?
Yeah, they restrict how many people come in that country.
Oh, wow.
Donald Trump was trying to do like selective immigration. They call him a racist. Like that's what Canada has. So America, to me, when it comes to immigration, is still way more friendly than like Canada.
Wow.
And like I've been to what's that place called? Quebec City. Mm-hmm. And I went to a restaurant and they told me to get out. And this was 4 years ago.
For what? Because you're black?
Because I'm black. It was me and my boy. This was 4 years ago. So I'm going to go to Canada again, and I want to make a video and talk to people there because I don't know how they get away with. I know their government fights less wars. I know overall they're less aggressive when it comes to politics. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to Canadians, I don't know why they have this reputation to be nicer. Like, I don't know where that comes from. Because in my experience, that's really that's not the case.
Wow, you put me on some stuff I know.
That's not the case.
Let's learn Spanish TV said most people will not say U.S. He is delusional. Wow. One say you would like to would you like Silver Springs, Maryland? There's a lot of African. He said you like restaurants and nightlife. I highly recommend Silver Springs, Maryland. Oh, we'll check it out.
Yeah.
They said Australia is where the money is. Aha. Stress Scroll. What is it? Stress. I always make sure I make the name right. Heidel.
Australia is where the money is.
Okay. Stress Scroll.
Ozzy, you want to know if you need to speak French to visit Paris? You do not need to speak French to visit any country. Not France anyway. Most of them understand English. They will speak back to you in French just to be jerks, but you don't need to speak French at all. Yeah. You know, you'll be all right. And yes, Quebec City, you know, I don't like to say it like this, but I think I don't want to go back to Quebec City. I didn't have a good experience there. It's a very racist. Montreal is much nicer, but Quebec City is like the French. Like Montreal, people speak French and English.
Okay.
Quebec City, many people don't even speak English there. They're like French. They actually tried to separate from the rest of the country. They want to be their own country.
Okay, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, wow. America isn't America dream anymore. I hear you. Scott was Cigarette Talk said Terminator was going to run for president. He was a naturalized citizen. Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Williams said Dubai is like that. Let's learn Spanish. How many lottery visas does the U.S. offer every year? And now many applications every year.
It depends on the country.
It depends.
They have a quota per continent. And they say, for example, we need 10 Nigerians and we need 100 Chinese people. And then they basically put the visas out and then it goes from there. There's no set number and it changes every year.
Yeah, because my boy got a lottery. He's from Sudan. He's the only person from his country.
To get it?
Yeah, get it.
Wow.
From his family to get it.
Big ups to him. Big ups.
He doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Flex, man, doing your thing. Let's learn Spanish. Quebec is the French part of Canada. Very, very racist.
It's true.
They tell you the truth, man. Talk said there's a racist everywhere. Canadians overall way more friendly. Yeah, they are friendly. That's why I can say I travel with them everywhere, and they always been friendly.
Yeah.
William said London, United Kingdom would probably be another good country to live because it's a first world country. Player said facts. I've been to Quebec, and you're right. Wow, they said you've been right.
Quebec is messed up, man.
Let's learn said I bet the most visas get offered to European countries. They do. Because I worked in Alaska and they gave a lot of visas to the Europeans.
Is that right?
From Serbia, Croatia, Poland.
And even the way they enforce immigration. So, like, when you think of an illegal immigrant, you think of someone with a black face or someone from a Latin country.
Yeah.
But you don't think of white Europeans being illegal. But there's tons of them here. But they blend in.
They blend in well. People won't even know unless they talk.
That's right.
Relax said, learn Spanish. I wonder why. They wonder why. Yeah.
Yeah. But let me ask you this, Philly.
Yeah.
So you've been out there. Are you single right now? Or are you dating?
I'm saying I'm dating.
You dating?
Yeah, I got somebody watching right now. I gotta say that's the right thing to say. Because now I gotta hear that when I get off the, I gotta hear that on WhatsApp later.
Okay. So before you were,
so you're single? Right, okay.
Before you were dating.
Yeah.
What do you think the biggest difference is between American women and foreign women in general, like Latinas?
The American women, they come with a lot of baggage. And I'm not saying like they've been in bad relationships or somebody beat them up or nobody disrespected them or somebody took their money. It's just the way they were brought up in the U.S. And I can't even say it's their parents.
Okay.
It's just the system.
All right.
And they have too many requirements for a relationship. And it's not about a guy being broke or a guy doesn't have money or anything like that. They have too many requirements. The best way to describe American women, I know I'm gonna get in trouble for this. They want the most from you, but do the least for you.
Okay.
That's the best way to describe it.
Interesting.
We can say different things, but they want the most from you.
Yeah.
But get the least from
you.
They give you the least.
Yeah. So I want to also ask you a question, and I meant to ask you that today, but we're on live, so I'm gonna ask you now. We'll do it. LeBron James' son is going to the prom with a white lady, and I don't care personally. That's whatever he wants to do. But like a lot of people seem to have a lot of problems with that situation. How do you feel about this? Like, what do we care?
I don't
who
care.
This guy is dating.
It's 2022,
and people still have a problem with interracial dating.
Yeah, if he wants to date a white girl, he loves the white girl, or that's his home girl, or the girl he's dating.
Yeah,
that's what he wants to do. LeBron James has a lot of money. I'm sure. I don't know where he lives. I can Google. Obviously, we can find out where he lives at. He has a lot of money. I'm sure the neighborhood he lives in,
Beverly Hills.
Oh, he lives in. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's one of his home. He has a house in
other
places as well. But yeah,
I spent like 7-8 years in LA, so he's in a predominantly white area. His son probably goes to a predominantly white school. Not saying no black kids go there, no Asian kids or Latin kids go there, but it's predominantly white school, and Beverly Hills is a predominantly white neighborhood. So his son is more likely going to talk to white girls.
Yeah.
Plus, he's LeBron James' son, so he's going to get a lot of attention.
But like you go to a place like Brazil, interracial dating is so common, and then a lot of them are mixed. They can care less.
Yeah.
So like my friend down there is like, whoa, you guys are still talking about this?
It's
like
still,
he's actually surprised.
It's still
like
a big deal in the US.
Americans are really they're upset with this interracial dating.
It's still a big deal in there.
Especially when there's a black man and a white chick. It seems to bother a lot of people.
They want him to date a black
woman.
His dad has a lot of money. He's in Beverly Hills. It's not many. We can probably Google how many black families live in
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, he's in high school. So he's talking to the girls that are around him.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with dating outside of your race.
You think who has more problems with that, black man or black woman?
Black women.
Why is that?
Because they feel like if you're not dating them, they don't want you to date nobody else. That's how their mentality is. And Samuel, rest in peace.
Kevin Samuels?
Kevin Samuels, yeah, he was saying a lot of real talk. And I mean, I don't think a lot of people wanted to hear what he was saying. And I'm talking about black females. He was talking a lot of real talk. No, man. It's 2022. If he wants to date a white girl, so be it. If he wants to date a Latin girl, so be it. If he wants to date an Asian girl, so be it. If he wants to date black girls, so be it.
Yeah.
Only problem I have is somebody just dates exclusively. If it's their preference, that's different. But if you just say, I only can date black girls, because I mean, I grew up in that time when guys would only like, I only can date black girls. Oh, I like the white girl, she's cute. I like this Asian girl, she's cute. But they would only date. I have a problem with that. I think you should date whoever your heart's desire. If it's a black girl this date time, you date with her, cool. If it's a white girl, you like her, and you're a different point in your life, date her. If you like an Asian girl, you date them. But just exclusively the one race.
They say it's bad for the community. You don't die with the community. We all have our lives is too short. Like it's racist.
Yeah.
You like who you like, black, white, Latino. It doesn't matter. Like, but people, I'm shocked. Like how people care about this.
Yeah, man. This is 2022.
It's crazy to me.
Sammy said, "Can I survive in Mexico and Colombia with no Spanish?" Yeah, because they got Google Translator now. Yes, yeah, you can survive with just English. But some places you're gonna need Google Translator or somebody to translate for you. France said American women don't want to cook for their man, but most foreign women love to cook for their man. Like I said, it's the same thing, France, that I was telling you. The problem with the U.S., I can't speak for Canada. I don't live there, but I lived in the U.S. all my life. The females in the U.S. want the most for the least work. They want you to have a good job. They want you to have a nice car. They want you to have a house. They want you to have that. Second, you say cook, do this, do that. It's a problem. That's American girls, and that's how I'm not just picking on the black girls.
Okay,
that's American culture. Like,
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who do you think? Do you think it's the woman's responsibility to cook?
The woman
responsibility to cook in a relationship. Is that her job?
No.
Okay.
Both people can do it if the guy can cook.
Okay, well, I'm African. In African culture,
you guys
they expect the woman to cook.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know how you're gonna explain it to your mom that you bring in a woman who can cook. Like that is bad. It's like a no-go. They'd be like, no. There's something wrong here.
Yeah, she can't cook.
She can't cook. That's bad. You know. So I mean, in the U.S. it's different because women are just as busy as men, right? So you can't expect her because she's like, dude, I'm like working 12 hours. You work 8 hours.
I wouldn't put that pressure on her. So you're right. The U.S. is a different beast too.
Thing. Yeah.
Because females can make what guys make, and you know, like he said, they work a lot of hours. I can't expect a woman to work 12, 10 hours a day and come cook me a fresh scratch meal every day. Sometimes she can do it, but not all the time.
That's right.
So America is just it has a lot of issues on a lot of levels. Like the roles have changed and twisted everything up because our working hours, our working schedules. I can't expect a woman to work 12 hours and cook me a meal. And then before 6 or 7 hours, she got to get back up to go to work.
Yeah, it's tough here to make that happen. So you have to have that perfect balance, right? It's just like in Latin America, a lot of people are getting used. Like if they're dating, like Latinos like love to take care of their men and that level. Yeah. Like they will cook and stuff. So it's different.
It's different. In other countries, they might have a small job, so they're not working that hard. They don't have to think that hard. But in the U.S., some people, man, you know, you make it to corporate America, man. You have to be on point, so you don't want to lose your job.
Who should pay for the first date?
the guy, because we're American, but I've traveled. That's what I like about traveling, guys. I argue with these guys, man, in Europe, not Europe. What was that? One of these. What the heck was I at? I'm thinking, I might have been El Salvador. I'm talking to these guys from Europe. He said, "Yo, Philly, you're American." I'm like, "Yeah, I live in the States, whatever. I'm from the States." He said, "We're the dumbest guys ever." I said, "Why did you say that?" He said, "Because you guys want to pay for dates and stuff." Now, if you're in Europe, these guys from like Denmark or something.
Yeah.
They said that they go Dutch. I said, "What is Dutch?" I knew what it was. I wanted him to explain it to me. They said, "Well, we go out on a date, we drink, we eat, whatever. The bill is $70, $35 a piece. They split half, no matter what they do." He said that's a good thing that he don't know why the U.S. doesn't pick that up, because he said if a female is helping you pay for a date, if she doesn't want to deal with you, she's not going to go to more than 2 or 3 dates with you, because she knows every time she goes out with you, she has to pay. So that's I don't even know how to say that, man. We need to adopt that in the U.S. culture, because the guy gets everything. I mean, I've talked to girls in L.A. I'm not going to put them out there like that. That told me they just went on dates just for a meal. They knew they had no intention of getting with this guy,
It's common here in DC
liking
too.
him or anything.
But it's like the interesting thing is it doesn't matter if she's working or not. Like she may have money, but she still wants guys to pay for her meals.
Yeah, she can be a millionaire.
It blows
she can
my mind.
She can be a multi-millionaire. This guy can just be a 9-to-5.
Yeah,
and she'll make him pay. Like, this is how it goes, man.
It blows my mind. And if you're out there dating, let's say you have 3-4 dates that week, and if you have to pay for every first date for both meals, man, that's a budget. You can't make it.
It's a budget. It's like paying your cable bill, paying your car note, paying your house note. Because I mean, what's the average date in DC?
Yeah.
If you met a pretty, like, okay, we was at Howard Day. You met that girl today at Howard.
Yeah.
You want to go out with her. If she said, "Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go out with you tonight." What would you took her at? First of all, I can ask you, what would you took her at? If you had, like, if she said, "Yo, I want to go out with you tonight."
One rule I have, you can always go up, right? So you don't want to take her to the nicest restaurant you know. You want to take her somewhere nice and decent, but not too expensive.
So where you would have took her tonight if you took her?
I don't go out in DC much, so it would be a tough decision. I'll probably I'd be leaning towards a bar, not a restaurant. I don't think it's a good idea, personally. That's my preference.
Okay.
Some people might feel differently about this, but I don't think it's a good idea to go to dinner on the first date, because I don't know if I like you like that. You don't know if you like me like that. So now we're stuck on this table. We have to wait for the waiter. We have to wait for the server. I want to have a drink. We see how we feel. If the vibe is good, then we set up another date and then we have dinner. But like, I just met you, we're going to dinner. I think it's a horrible thing. Personally, that's just me. I don't like dinners on the first date.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I got a good friend. Shout out to Bern Velasquez in Belize, man. Well, he ain't in Belize. He's in Mexico City right now. He told me the same thing, that he take girls. He said if you meet a girl he likes, he thinks she's pretty, cute, intelligent, whatever he thinks, why he likes her.
Yeah.
He said he'll take her to Starbucks.
That's a great idea.
Shot. He said he'll have a budget of $40, and he'll spend that a couple of times. He said he's not going to spend crazy money on a girl that he doesn't know about, because he said, you know, you're trying to press the girl, you take her to, I don't know, what's one exclusive restaurant here that people in DC?
Georgia Brown's is exclusive.
Georgia Brown, so you could probably spend $500
easily.
And it's for a girl
you don't know her.
You don't know her like that. It's
and then she gives you a hug and says, "Nice to meet you," and you will never hear from her.
You never see her again. And you just spend $500 for 2 of y'all on a meal in DC. So yeah, guys are getting smart. That's the best thing to do.
It's crazy, man. And that's what the cultural difference is. Some people don't care about going to coffee on the first date. But
most girls don't care, because thank God for Starbucks. Saved our life.
Doesn't matter.
You take them to Starbucks, they'll be ready, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Man said, why Americans have to spend money to get to know a woman? In a third world country, you don't have to spend money to get to know a woman. He's right.
It's very true. It's very true.
If a guy and a girl like somebody in Haiti, I've seen it before. They'll sit on each other's stool or table, whatever, and they'll talk just like this. They might have some drinks. Mom might cook some food, or a relative, and they'll just talk.
That's right.
No real money spending. You get to figure out, I really like this person.
That's right. What's your favorite country? And
El Salvador right now. The people.
The people or the women?
The overall, the guys too. It's a friendly place. The people are very friendly.
Good vibes there.
They very welcoming.
Yeah.
That's what I like about El Salvador.
You like El Salvador more than Colombia?
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting.
I do. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Colombia, I have a good time. The people are cool. It's like right there. But man, El Salvador, they just went out of their way extra, man. Like the people go out of their way to make sure you have a good time.
That's true. That's true.
I guess maybe they trying to tear away that bad publicity they have, but they do it a little different. Colombia is more like comfortable.
Yeah.
Sometimes you meet cool people in Colombia for the most part. I've never met like an asshole in Colombia or anything like that, but the people are not as friendly. They're not going out of their way like how they do in El Salvador. El Salvador is really they really doing their best to erase that stigma about that country.
Yeah, it's a great country. I love it.
We'll say you made a good point. Here, women work long hours and make as much money as you can. We don't get all the extra treatment unless you high value man in America. Yeah, yes indeed, man. They make a lot of money, do this, they do that, but yeah, it's different.
Nate Dogg wants to know if they speak good English. You are more likely to find people in El Salvador who speak English than you are to find that in Colombia.
Better than your English, man.
Yes,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
They speak English there very well.
Got off the phone with a female from El Salvador a little while ago. Like they speak good English.
They speak good English. El Salvadorans are also very, very friendly. I was very surprised by that. They're very friendly. But one thing that will shock you about El Salvador is everywhere you go, including McDonald's, there's a man standing outside with a gun.
Yeah, everywhere. They make sure that massive shooting wouldn't have happened in El Salvador. I promise you that. He would have shot like one person and they would have put some bullets on him. I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. El Salvador don't play that. US, we gotta step our game up. El Salvador, they got security guards, like you said at McDonald's with guns. Like, they don't play that crap, yo.
Yeah.
People had to shoot him going in. And there might have been another security guard inside of the building. Like, they don't play that crap.
Yeah.
Most of the African brother is asking Philly good questions. Yes, indeed. Ask more questions. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you something else. I don't know how personal you get.
Ask me anything. If I can't answer it, I'm like, I ain't gonna answer
that. What was your longest relationship?
Like 5-6 years.
Okay. Was she American?
That girl. Let me think. Yeah, she was American. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm asking you because maybe some of the ladies here asking, are you planning to get married at some point? Because I'm asking you this question because this is actually a subject we had earlier today. So it's just to get you guys involved in the conversation. We were talking about how difficult it is to get married when you're a traveler. And by traveler, I don't mean someone who takes off a week a year. I mean someone who stays on trips. And he's a full-time traveler, as you guys know. So it's very challenging, in my experience, to maintain a relationship when you are traveling all the time. So do you see yourself getting settled as far as like getting married, given your lifestyle? And if not, then why?
I'm still trying to figure that out, man, to be honest with you. Because obviously I want to get married one day and I want to settle down with somebody like that. But you got to make sure it's the right person because they have to be comfortable with your lifestyle. And what I do notice, one thing good about the U.S., see, we can't always talk bad about the U.S. We got good stuff to say to it. I need a woman that's busy like the women in the U.S., like got a full-time career job. They ask less from you than somebody just sitting on the sideline waiting. What is PhillyDom doing next? What is PhillyDom doing next? Because they don't really have much going on. So the woman, if either she's going to have a lot going on, or if we travel, she's going to have to like figure a way to understand what I'm doing and try to work it. Because you can have a girl with you, like he was telling me that too. You can have a female with you and she can like mess up what you have going on because she's all jealous or she doesn't understand why you have to talk to guys and girls. Well, mainly I'm guys. I mean girls, that's what they worrying about. But
have you seen Michael Blackson's response to relationships and dating?
What did he say?
Well, they asked
my brother.
Michael Blackson actually is allowed by his girlfriend, who I think his fiance, one side chick a month. He's allowed to hook up with one side chick a month. And they asked him why he's doing it. What is it that he's looking for that his girlfriend does not have? And he said he just needs something. He needs a new fill in the blank. So And she said she does not expect him because he's a man, and she doesn't think a man can stick to one chick. So she'd rather have it all open. So, I mean, ladies, if you're watching this, how do you feel about having a side chick? Because most people cheat, men and women alike. So I think it would be easier if people can just be honest about it.
Yeah.
But they asked him, would you be okay with her sleeping with somebody else as well? He said she can hook up with any girl she wants, but not a man. You know what I mean? So, but they have that agreement because people are going to judge.
He feel like the guy would take him away.
Right, but she's okay with that, and he's okay with that. But people have their own feelings about the situation. But like, I think, and I asked the same question to Marwa. When you travel and you get exposed to all these different cultures, Philly, honestly, is it possible for you to stick to one woman? Knowing what you know, you've been out there, you know what it's like to be in Sosua and all those places.
You could, but it has to be a special type of woman. If it's not that, it's going to be hard to work. It's going to be hard to work because the woman has to know her role, her position in that situation. And if you nagging a guy and bugging a guy all the time about stuff, it could be a problem. It could be a problem. So only like to answer your question, to be real, it's probably only 10% of the women walking the earth that can probably handle that situation accordingly and make it happen right. The other women get jealous, they get stupid.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing something like YouTube, man. It's a part of your content. You got to keep bringing content out. You can't have nobody that's going to like slow down your content. So they have to be acceptable what you're doing. He said, oh my goodness, my relationship with women is not a democracy. Oh my God. Make sure you guys get a video like. Let's get 40 likes, man. Let's Lauren said make her work that camera for yes indeed. It's a touch and go when you travel because somebody's not with you all the time. And the girls we meet, there's sometimes their passport is not strong, so it causes problems.
You're talking to girls on the street about dating. She has a problem with that. She's gonna feel like you're trying to sleep with them.
Yeah.
But you're just creating content. It's different.
They don't understand. They don't understand.
Yeah.
It'll slow you down. Everybody has their role. The game, right? Yeah. Oh, Trey Harris said she's going to mess the vibe up. Yes, she will. I have females that I hang with. Not to put anybody out there, but they mess the vibe. Well, I've been with girls, and I'm in a hotel with them on an Airbnb, and they whining about stuff that's not even important. I'm a YouTuber. You always have to be in good spirits. You can't do content if you're mad or you upset. It's hard to do it. You know what I mean? So you have to be in like the best vibe you can be in. But you're right. They can definitely mess up the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
We've been on a live for a while, man. So I think we'll end it like in 5 minutes. So any other questions? Let's get 40 likes, man. 40 likes. I think we ended in 5. We think 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah. So guys, thank you for tuning in. It's late. This is an impro.
Yeah.
We just improvised this tonight, man. Philly hit me up this morning. He's like, hey, I'm in town.
Yeah, that's
so just like that, here we are, saying? Like it was super random. But we're glad that we can make it happen.
They asked you a hometown question. They want to know the difference between Cameroon women and American women.
There's a big difference between Cameroon and American women. Huge difference. In America, women are in charge in the relationship. They even have this expression here that I don't like at all. It's called, it says, happy wife, happy life. In Cameroon, is happy husband, happy life. The men are in charge. You can literally go out, sleep outside with some whatever, come back the next day. She's going to still cook for you. I went to Cameroon for the first time after spending 20 years in this country, like a few years ago. And my aunt asked me about dating in the US. And she said she was surprised that she heard that American women would divorce you if you had a girlfriend, if you were married. So basically a side piece. She was shocked that this would end the marriage. I said, yeah, most marriages would not handle that in the US very well. It would probably end up in a divorce. And she said, no, she would love to know that her husband, after 20 years, can still get a 22-year-old. It's just a completely different mindset.
Hold on, have a second. Cigarette Talk, man, you guys made my night being in DC. No problem, Cigarette Talk. No problem. I'm here, man. We in DC, man. All right.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, men are in charge in Cameroon. In the US, women are in charge in a relationship. That's basically what it is. Women will not divorce you for cheating. In Cameroon, you're in charge. It's completely different.
It's an American women aren't it? Yeah, they have a lot of baggage, man. I know they don't want to hear that, and then people think I'm not gonna be like a Kevin Samuels just pick on the black woman, but yeah, they have a lot of baggage here in the States. So yeah, it's different. Then people like, oh, the other girls just talk to you because they're so broke, and you guys had a little bit of money because you're from the States. That's why they deal with you. No, that's not the. You could tell that to a guy that just goes to the DR and back to the US, and that's the only place he travels. But each country has that swagger, that have the way of doing things, and each country is different. Vietnam females might be different from US females. US females might be different from Jamaican females. So it's wherever you go is a different swagger, a different style, a different way how they do that. You don't really notice that too much when you're in the US. Even if you travel to the East Coast or West Coast, it gets a little better, but it's still weird. But other countries, you agree, do stuff totally different.
When it comes to dating, North America and Europe are very similar, and there's a cultural difference. I just came from Dubai, and over there, you're allowed to have multiple wives, but there's a requirement. You need to be financially able to take care of these women. You can't be broke and have multiple wives. You have to be, well off enough.
That's gonna fall on your shoulders
in order to take care of them. So there's a cultural difference. You have, the Arabic culture is very similar to like most African countries in the sense that they understand that you're supposed to have multiple women. And why? It's not because of sex reasons, it's mostly because of kids. They really value having many, many kids. So after a certain age, a woman can't give birth anymore. They want you to still be able to, go out there and get your kid. Look at what's happened to Dwayne Wade. His wife could not give birth, I think, right?
Oh wow, yes, it's true.
She couldn't. So what is he supposed to do? If you want a kid and your wife can't give you a child, are you supposed to just not have a kid at all, or should you be allowed to pass? That's basically the question here. And a lot of those countries have dealt with that in that way, that they just basically let you roll and go out there and get what you need to get. It's all in the open. Here it's hidden, it's secret.
Dude said U.S. females are out of touch, man. More and more men are marrying foreign women. More and more, yes, indeed. They dog said, "Fred, I'm down. PhillyDom, pull up." William said, "I feel that some Southern women are nice and treating you good." That is true. Some dudes do. Talk said, "Ask Will Smith about Jada." Keep your wife's name
up your effing mouth.
Yeah, Buff said Chicago talk. That is true. U.S. females get cats and dogs instead of kids and men. Wow. Ozzy said Africa is very diverse with many different cultures. Yes, indeed, Ozzy, they are. Nate Dogg said lots of laughs. We about to end this in 2 minutes. Anything y'all want to say?
I'm surprised how many of these people are awake, though.
There's 35.
Whoa.
We had 40 at one point. And this is like, we didn't talk. I didn't promote it or no. We just jumped on. Moore said, Philly, are you going to visit the African brother country and confirm what the women are like? Yeah, I can do that, man. We said women from places like Memphis, Tennessee are nice compared to the other parts of the country. Yes, indeed. I had my longest relationship. You ready for this? Well, Memphis, Tennessee.
Really?
That's why when that guy we did the interview with him, he touched me when he said Memphis, Tennessee.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Keisha Glover, shout out to you. Suck what I say. Yeah, man. They good women, man. We just couldn't agree on some stuff, but good women overall. She was solid.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I appreciate that.
We got a minute left. Anything y'all want to say?
Appreciate that. If you haven't been to my channel, guys, please subscribe.
Yep.
I'm at 8 something. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I can work on my hours, man.
A couple subscribed tonight.
I appreciate that, guys. Whoever subscribed, I appreciate that. If you haven't already, my link is up there. Please take a look, subscribe. I have a lot of content coming up. I'm a little bit behind with editing, but I have a lot of things coming up. And it's been a blessing to, catch up with my man here.
Yeah, PhillyDom.
PhillyDom.
Boom.
Outstanding.
Yeah. Salute said, the brother of your great show. Thank you. Salute to the brother, both of you on a great show. Thank you. Harris said, stay safe, Philly. Yes, indeed. France said, guys, invest your money in the U.S. and overseas to start your family. Arthur said, hello, my friend. Good night. Yes, indeed, man. We out tonight, man. We talk to you guys in the next one. More and more videos will come. Please share my videos, get a video like, and support my boy.
And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this. PhillyDom is in Washington. Please send him a message on Instagram. We're here in Upper Marlboro chilling. And I appreciate all the support, guys.
Talk to you guys later.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah, that's how you do it.